Take a walk with the full moon. Go button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Better stay with a quick bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round there, everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up. Let's do it. They come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up night, froze to death, and should've blood. Told you you can't fuck with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we gon' do the most, yeah. Put out there and they go, yeah. Oh, you wanted to go to bed. Made it out alive, I'm dead. We want another guy, yo. We was tall to die together. Get put down, whatever. Yeah, we gon' ride forever. Naughty, naughty. We came to start. Bring the paper, put the pressure up, come up like on the ground, yo. Naughty, naughty. We came to start. It's never if they ever want a problem in this party, yo.
Retweets the space.
Yo. Yo. Head shot in the middle of the battlefield. Don't mind going out like that. I guess what man's out here gunning. That bandana got no white flag. But I'm devilish, I walk with a trident. Criminals move in silence. Vampire and team full of migrants. Making me fly like pilots. They do it, he say I run mine. Anytime the clowns front line. Yeah, I ain't gonna stand out one time. Boy, better not cross that gun line. Head up, wrist on, no high five. Straight foot, no tongue, that's my time. You handle this, better let him drive. When it comes to this stuff, I'm top five. Naughty, naughty. We came to start it, bring the paper further. So y'all come up like on the ground. Yo, naughty, naughty. We came to start it. It's better if they ever want a problem in this party. Yo. Let's go. Yo. Let's go. All of the bodies. We at season. All of the bodies. Only one of us will leave it.
Oh my God, it feels so good to be back with a beautiful Italian man and how many people? 41 other people in this room. Can we get some retweets in the space real quick? Nagato's already posting his Leo underbite. Look in the comments, gifts. Can we get some gifts in the comments? I think we should do that every time, Nagato, right? Like, just get the sense of how people are feeling with like a bunch of gift spam. Guys, go in the comments after you retweet the space and just fire off some gifts. How you doing, King?
My G, I always post the same one. I
Dude,
love it.
Yeah, because you're always fucking ramped up, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. How can I not be ramped up, brother?
A little
Like,
Skrillex and Lil Baby. How are you not gonna get fired up on that shit?
yeah, I love
On,
it.
on
The
God.
intro is really nice.
On
How
God.
did you spot that song, brother? Like, actually, like, I've never heard about it before. How did you spot it?
I think it was on Skrillex's album, bro.
Oh, okay. I don't listen to Skrillex. Sorry.
But it was the one from last year, Quest for Fire. No, it wasn't on that album. I don't know how. It probably just popped up on my Spotify. Bro, Spotify algorithm is elite. Are you an Apple Music or Spotify person?
Oh, no, Spotify. I love
Yeah.
it.
Bro, those playlists are crazy. The algorithmic playlists, they know what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it probably just popped up on one of them shits. See a lot of
Let's
familiar
fucking go.
faces in the crowd today. Nick B, Bull Shark, Frankie. I see
Tiago is
Cheetah,
also here.
Swift, Tiago. See a lot of y'all.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, we got a nice crew here today. Azul, I see you down there, brother. Okay, so where are we at, dude? Where the fuck are we? Bitcoin
Where
is
are you?
at.
No, first of all, where are you, brother?
I'm in the desert. I should probably post that little video, right, in the comments
Yeah, you
too.
should post the video, brother.
I'm gonna show you guys where I'm at. If you can find me, then I'll buy you a Bitcoin. If you can come find me. If you show up at my door during this space, I'll buy you a Bitcoin.
It's
Let me
like a
put.
horror location, like horror
Yeah,
movie location.
yeah. I'm not getting that, but I'll go with it. I'm gonna
Okay.
post it in the comments. You guys will tell me. The video's uploading right now. It might take a second because it's like 30 seconds long. But
How's the Wi-Fi there?
it's excellent. Um,
Let's fucking
you
go.
let me know if I'm cutting in at all. But I held out of space yesterday for an hour from here, and it was totally fine.
No, for now it's fine.
Yeah, so I'm in the
Easy.
desert in Arizona, y'all, and I got this little like hilltop kind of. I guess it's like a cabin, but it's like, a nice size cabin. But it's all like wood on the inside. It's got like a little kind of built-in attic area where there's another bed, a second bedroom, and it has incredible views of just like all these red rocks out here. Um, and yeah, I just booked it for the weekend just to get away and kind of do a bunch of work and meditate and go for some hikes and yeah, it's pretty lit, dude. You're not home either. You're traveling. You're living that Wi-Fi money lifestyle, yeah? You're still in Dubai?
Oh yeah, not traveling, but yeah. I'm in Dubai at the moment. I will go back to Italy on Monday. So guys, I will take a plane on Monday. So if you want to short the market, that's probably like a smart thing to do because every time I jump on a plane, the market basically collapses. So if you want a short, yeah, do it. Tight stop loss. Yeah, let's fucking go. But yeah, we'll go back to Italy and spend like probably 1 month there. Let's see if it's a failed society or maybe it's a bit better than when I left. I have no idea. I will find it out.
Dude, we only got 2 gifts in the comments. That's fucking crazy. Shout out
How, ma-
Bullshark and Dre, but
how many retweets?
5,
Hmm.
including yours.
No
It's
bueno.
crazy. We got to figure this out, bro. We got to maybe we have to incentivize these people cuz they all just take us for granted, I think. What if we just stop doing Wi-Fi money? You know what I mean? What if we what if we just stopped? We do this for free, dude. We do it for the culture. Not even a retweet's worth. I mean, that's insane, dude.
Yeah. Not even a like, a retweet, a little gift in the gif in the comment.
A
Like,
GIF in the comments, dude? I get okay, maybe you don't want to retweet, you're feeling a little greedy, on a
I mean,
Saturday.
someone
But
want to
GIF,
keep the feed clean, so they don't want to retweet. I get it, but
yeah,
a
I
gif in
get
the
it.
comments,
A
bro.
GIF
Like,
in the comments, bro.
it's
That's some
nothing.
stingy shit. That's honestly stingy as fuck. Nagato's out here every day. Dude, you guys don't even understand. He calls me almost every day, like in tears, essentially. Like he has he has everything he owns in the crypto market and he does not know how to handle volatility. So anytime we go up like $500 or down $500 in Bitcoin, I get a call from Nagato like freaking out. And then he has to like go to ChatGPT and figure out how to create a post to be like get all zen again and like try to say it's okay, it's going to plan. But this guy's out of control. So like all he's asking, dude, is, you know, is for you to just post a GIF in the comments about how you feel right now. Because this man is like he's living a duality. He's living 2 lives. There's the one that you guys see here and on the feed, and then there's the one that I have to deal with. So just put some gifts in there so that he can like know that he's not alone.
No, actually, I live 3 lives. At night, I'm also Batman.
That's all you get. You get a little ding because that wasn't
Yeah,
funny.
it's fine. It's fine. So, what do you want to talk about now, brother?
I want to talk about cryptocurrency. It's a new
Oh,
industry. It's a new industry, otherwise known as Web3 or digital assets. Um, Bitcoin, I think, one of the big ones. Have you heard of it? Oh,
not really.
Bitcoin. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's at
Bitcoin.
yeah, it's currently
Oh,
worth
that.
60,666.88 USD, US dollars.
Oh, the currency that's used to buy drugs on the deep web.
Also for child trafficking and for crime. Yeah, that's all it's good for. So
Okay, let's start talking about something serious. Okay. Hmm. How do you
why?
feel after the big crash and the big
Yo,
bounce?
hold on. Thumbs up for something serious. Thumbs thumbs down. Actually, thumbs up for something fun. Thumbs down for something serious. Thumbs up for something fun. Thumbs down for something serious. Oh, we got Ponky in the fucking building. Let's
Oh yeah, we got
go,
Punky. Let's
dude.
fucking go.
Shout out Ponky. Where are we?
Helmets on.
Y'all, you guys need to follow the Punky main account. It's okay. We got thumbs down. We got thumbs. Yeah. Okay. People want something serious, I guess. God damn
Okay, let's fucking go then.
it. Okay. Ponky, well, I'm gonna invite you on stage, Ponky. You don't have to talk if you don't want, because we like to keep things anonymous around here. But feel free to come up and chill. We're gonna be talking about Ponky a little bit later in this space. But yeah, Nagato, we're at 60,700. So this has been a crazy week, brother. The candle is is insane if you look on the weekly. We had a
Yeah.
wick. We opened the week at 58, and we pulled down to 49, and now we have the week is actually green. We are plus almost 4.5% this week right now. So how are you feeling, dude? How are you feeling?
I'm really scared. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. And I almost panic sold everything. No, jokes aside, yeah, I feel the same I was feeling last week. Basically, we are back at the same levels. There has been like this big shakeout to the downside. Like we can talk about what caused it, but basically it was just general fear in the market because basically the Bank of Japan, they decided to start raising rates, and basically that decision collapsed the Japanese stock market, and then there was a domino effect, basically like everywhere in the world. And of course, like the crypto market is like a risk on market, of course. And when there is like fear everywhere else, a small market like crypto market is also influenced by volatility and everything. So the Japanese market went down, the US equities were fucking like got fucking annihilated that day. So of course like crypto went down, and there was like basically panic selling all over the market. Like every single coin went down like crazy amounts. Even like Bitcoin, which is the biggest one and usually the less volatile one, went down like this week went down like more than 20%. And then we bounced back. So I mean, there is nothing to say honestly. Like of course I didn't expect like this kind of dump to happen, but probably like nobody in the crypto space expected this kind of huge volatility in just that short period of time. But sometimes shit happens on a global scale, and there are events that you cannot really predict. But yeah, it is what it is. Like we are still here, we survived the crash. It was actually a great opportunity to increase your bags. And we are back at the same levels that we were in which we were last week. So I mean, not much to say. Despite like what happened, we are still again at the same levels and as bullish as ever. What do you want to say, Greg? You have something else to add about this?
What makes you think I have something to add to that?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try. I'll make something up. I agree with everything you said, dude. I'm actually scrolling the chart now. I'm trying to find the last time Bitcoin had as good of a day as it did on Thursday as part of the recovery. So the big crash was on Monday. That was when the wick happened, and then on Thursday is when we had the big move back up, back over 60K, and we had a 12% increase in one day in Bitcoin. And I'm scrolling back right now, day by day. I'm in the beginning of 2013, bro. Sorry, 2023. I'm already back like over a year and a half, and this is still the best day. I have not found a day. I'm gonna keep scrolling. That one's close, but damn, I'm in early 2022 now. This is the best day since February 28th, 2022 was on Thursday in that recovery. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, like you said, it's this type of market where if you just didn't log on for a week, you'd have no idea what fucking happened. But in that same time, if you were here and you're like us and you're, watching the charts and you're on Twitter all day or whatever it was a massive roller coaster. So again, we talk about this every fucking week, guys, but this is a game of emotional management and self-awareness. And you have to understand what's the best way for you personally to navigate these markets. It's the difference between people who day trade and do it, weekly trades, monthly, like these longer term swing trades, or they just buy and hold. Like that's a cousin of what I'm saying, is like understanding the way that, how much time do you want to spend looking at this? How much emotion do you want to dedicate to this? Is it worth it? Like for me and Nagato, and for many of you, we're trying to build brands in crypto. So it's important that we stay up to date. It's important that we're creating content and talking to other people in the space and reading articles, etc. Some of you, that may not be necessary, right? You may just want to come on Saturdays and check in Wi-Fi money, but you don't need to be like watching the price like a hawk. Like my mom, for example, she holds a decent amount of crypto because I've just been like hounding her over the years. And she checks it like every day, and I don't know why she does. Now, granted, she's good about it. She doesn't like hit me up like freaking out or anything, but like, because she knows how to manage, she knows how she works, she knows how she ticks. She's not trying to build a brand in crypto, but she also says, I can handle it. I'm gonna watch what's going on. I'm a number. She's a really big numbers person and likes to get the feel of kind of where things are moving, and that works for her. So like if you're feeling like your stress is up, like dude, that's literally taking days off your life, right? It's literally creating blockages for you in other areas of your life that you may be trying to accelerate and succeed. And you have to understand that like you could have just not been online this week and have no idea that the world almost melted, quote unquote, right? Uh, Especially in crypto here, when we went down to fucking 49. We haven't been in the 40s since, let's see, since February 14th, since Valentine's Day. We had not been in the 40s. And if you just didn't look, we're back at 60 already. So um, that's the way things go. And it works in our favor a lot of the times too. And that's why it's hard to catch the top too, right? And that's why we need to be like scaling out on the way up the same way that we DCA on the way in. Because when we get close to the top, the shit's going to fly, and then it's going to retrace just as quickly, the same way that we just dropped out, right, Nagato? And then we just bounced back. So we have to have a plan both ways.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to add something. Like you see, like how the market basically melted in a few fucking candles. So guys, like make sure to take profit when it's time, because the same thing will happen after we reach the top and everything. Like you won't really have like a lot of time to decide what to do. Like you already have to have a plan in place, because those same things will happen of the same magnitude and everything. And I think this recent pen sell-off, which means like a sell-off across all markets, was just basically an anticipation of uh, what's gonna happen in the future. Because I don't think that the markets are going to keep going higher for forever. At some point, we'll have like a big fucking sell-off, recession, call it however you want to call it. And by that time, you want to make sure to be out of the markets, because otherwise you will see your net worth fucking plummet. Like in really, I don't want to say in seconds, but in just a few days, you can have like your network getting halved, and you don't really want to be in that position. But regarding what happened, I see like many newcomers that are just like too hard on themselves because they didn't anticipate this fucking recent sell-off. But guys, like it was basically impossible to anticipate this sell-off. Like 99% of the people that claim to have like, yeah, I was waiting for it, I knew that, blah blah blah. It's like a bit of bullshit, because without the Japan news and the fucking fear across all the markets, I don't think we would have seen like BTC to like 49, especially in that short time frame. So I mean, don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes you cannot predict events that are also like outside the crypto market and everything. uh, just make sure to like zoom out and look at the bigger picture. If you look at the BTC chart at the moment, you are still back into the same range that we have been in since like February, so it's like more than 6 months. Nothing has changed. The weekly candle is, of course, we still have 1 day until the closure, but it's really really bullish in my opinion. And I think it's just a matter of time before we actually start to move higher, you know. And actually, we have been saying this for many months at this point. Usually, there is like a lag between the halving and the actual breakout and the next impulse higher. So I think we are getting there. I think the next few months will be extremely bullish for crypto. So don't be too hard on yourself if your portfolio didn't really like made insane gains in the past few months, or you actually lose like 20%, 30% of it, because it's part of the game. Volatility in crypto is normal. You have to embrace it. If you are a day trader, of course, you can keep switching. Like you can enter a trade, then you can stay in stable, then you enter another trade, then you're back in stable. But if you are an investor, and especially if you invest in like, let's say, mid cap, small cap coins, and you like your goal should be like accumulate as much crypto as you can and wait for the market to go parabolic is the easiest way to play this market. You don't really have to be an expert. You don't have to change your bias every fucking day. We know what's coming. I think like euphoria is just a matter of time. I don't see the bull run ending without euphoria. So again, don't be too hard on yourself if in the past few months you didn't really make any money, because when the time comes, you will make like a shit ton of money in just probably like a couple months. That's what all season is. That's what euphoria is. Like as a crypto investor, you can go like, especially if you invest for the long term, if you invest like to ride the whole market cycle, you can go for months and months and months without seeing any gains. And then in a span of 2 months, you can see like you see everything you have ever dreamed of, you know? So again, like just chill, relax, and everything is falling into place, in my opinion.
This is why Nagato's the goat, because he keeps us all level headed. So he wrote a post kind of summarizing what he just said. So I would recommend going up in the top in the jumbotron here and just bookmarking that and making sure that whenever you're feeling like down about, one of the key points that I took away, bro, is kind of like, don't feel bad if you're not like up 20x like every other fucking guy on the timeline that's flaunting his Delta portfolio screenshots. Um, just hold on. You're in the right place. You're well allocated. Um, because this is the industry that has that upside, and the volatility to the downside is a signal of that. Like, we like volatility. We embrace volatility because it works in our favor, and you just want to make sure that you're prepared and you're not over trading and you're not too hard on yourself. As long as you're here, you're doing the right thing. Um, Brother, I wanted to touch just really quickly because I think it's interesting news about the Ripple case. We don't have to go super deep, and obviously, me and you are not lawyers, but just to like to cover it, I think it's important because it is big news. Ripple, they basically wrapped up their lawsuit with the SEC this week. They were ordered to pay a $125 million fine. Um, the thing is that it is way less than what some people were expecting or what the SEC was seeking, which was $2 billion. And this has been a multi-year, suit. And the judge said that they broke like almost 1,300 securities laws, or transactions broke securities laws. So 1,300 different transactions like broke securities laws. But again, overall, it was a win, um, as seen by XRP jumping up 18% on the day that this was announced. And so, just a quote from the judge said, "There's no question that the recurrent, highly lucrative violation of SEC rules is a serious offense. However, this case does not involve allegations of fraud, misappropriation, or other more culpable conduct. The SEC has not established that Ripple's failure to register the institutional sales caused substantial losses or risk thereof to investors." And CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, said that the outcome was a victory for Ripple, the industry, and the rule of law. The SEC headwinds against the whole of the XRP community are gone. So, the reason I bring it up, bro, is this has been kind of like a flagship legal case for this industry, and even normies. Like, if you're gonna ask uh, I mean, I guess the meme game and the Doge coins of the world popped up, but if you ask anyone that like has heard about crypto and they don't really know that much, they've probably heard of like Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe Dogecoin, and then probably XRP, right? These are like the regular. It's one of the regular things that people will hear if they're just adjacent to the industry or they have a friend in it or someone was trying to pitch them on XRP in 2017, like type shit. And it's good to get this out of the way, right? It's just like a black cloud that was hanging over the space and it's no longer there. And it was a positive response. From from a price action standpoint, and so the market received this well, and I think it's just one more kind of um, piece of proof that this industry, I mean, definitely Bitcoin, but overall, this industry, I believe, is very anti fragile. And it's like no matter how things kind of shake out, what headwinds are put in the way of trying to let this thing propagate and kind of build itself up, it's always going to find a way around it because it's like this. It's a living organism, in my opinion. Like it's an energy, it's an idea, it is a meme, right? And maybe we want to go into some of the meme stuff, but like memes are just an idea that moves from brain to brain. That's all it is. Like some people are familiar with memes as like a an image that you have like some text on and a funny picture. But that's just an internet meme, right? But like a meme itself is actually like an idea that's easily transferable across brains. And the idea of crypto and Bitcoin itself is a meme, right? It's like something that is able to move around. So the more things that get removed in kind of letting that meme circulate with a positive reinforcement, the better. So I don't know where you want to take that, bro, but I just thought it was worth mentioning kind of everything that went down with Ripple this week.
No, of course, it was extremely important for the market. It's a great victory that can set like a positive, a positive, like, I don't know the word, but positive press precedent, something like that. Is it okay, brother?
That's okay, brother.
Okay, positive precedent for the market. So yeah, I mean, also XRP responded finally like with some sort of like positive price action, even if it's still at fucking low levels. The all time high of XRP that made it like was made in like 2017, and is like $3 something, and now it's like 60 cents. But yeah, if you remember, like even like during the last bull market, XRP didn't even like go close to the all time high. So maybe now without the the SEC case open, now that they won, quote unquote, maybe they will be able to also start running again and maybe reach the all time high. It would be really nice for the XRP community because like those guys have been holding XRP for years and years and years. That they only basically saw sideways price action. They never actually experienced like crazy gains. So I'm happy for them, and I hope that XRP will actually start rocketing soon. It deserves to be higher. I mean, some people love it, some people hate it. Actually, I was like an XRP fanboy when I started investing in crypto, but then I don't know, I don't even remember why, but I decided to sell my bags, chase some other shit coins, and it was the right decision. So, but yeah, but I still hope that XRP we be able to probably catch up and maybe break his previous all time high in the future. Let's see. Uh, Talking about memes, I've seen like many fucking people like during this deep. They were basically trash talking all the people who decided to buy the dip on memes. And I think it's fucking stupid. Like if you paid attention to the crypto market, you probably realize that memes were basically the like number one narrative of this bull run. So like trash talking people that will actually taking advantage of this dip to double down on memes, I think it's fucking stupid you know and I think that what happened with memes in the past few months was just like an anticipation on what's coming, because in my opinion, when all the npcs, the uh, newcomers in the market will join the market, what do you think they will buy first? Like memes which are funny, easy to understand. You don't have to do like crazy deep research and everything, or they will go and buy boring utility coins. I think that the first wave of retailers will jump straight into memes. So actually bashing someone that's buying high quality memes, I really think it's fucking stupid. And I saw many quote unquote influencers doing that, and I didn't really like it. Uh,
Names. Say names.
no, I don't really want to say names, but I
Say
think it's
names.
fucking stupid. Of course, like, when investing in memes, probably like 95% plus of memes you see out there, they are fucking shit. But if you actually do your own research and invest in the other 5% of memes, I think you have like some of the like easiest fucking 5x 10x's you can get in the market. And of course, like, I don't really want to shield Ponky, but I will shield Ponky because it's my favorite meme coin.
You will shill Ponky and you will like it, dude.
Yeah, I always shield Ponky like basically every day. So yeah, I mean, during this deep.
Ponky's in the chat. Let's see some hearts up for
Yeah,
Ponky.
but to prove the point, like, the only coin that I bought during this deep was Ponky. Like, no joke. And I bought it maybe a bit too soon, but like, if you see the price section, it went like to like what, 21 cents, and now it's back at like 38. So crazy strength. And I mean, of course, you don't want to be dumb, as I said, like with memes, because most of them are fucking shit coins. But if you find the good one, the right ones, like, easiest fucking 5x 10x in the bull run, in my opinion. So all the people who say like, "Oh, don't invest in meme, you're stupid," blah blah blah, I think they're fucking, sorry, but retarded. Because if you're investing in crypto at the moment and you don't have a portion of, yeah, bro, like, if you invest in crypto right now and you don't have a portion of your portfolio in memes, you basically ate money. That's it.
I agree. I agree. Oh, hey, what's up, Ponky?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, guys? I wanted to make a comment on what you said about the memes. Bitcoin is actually the biggest meme in history.
Facts.
Well, this is the voice of Ponky, the degenerate gambler.
I'm one of the team members.
Are you a
Uh,
monkey?
I'm not a monkey, no.
Oh, so you're not the monkey. Okay, so the
I
monkey
expected them.
itself, where does he ever get online?
No, the monkey is every one of us. So he's always online.
Let's fucking go.
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, I think that if you look, so I just pinned a tweet that I put up for this week, kind of outlining pretty much what Nagato just said. Actually, in fact, I'm pretty sure Nagato gets all his ideas from my tweets. This is a perfect example where if you are looking at, if you believe in the overall thesis of crypto, or at least if you believe that we're in a bull market right now, you think that we're going much higher. And meme coins traditionally have been introduced into these different cycles during euphoria, right? Um, I did a post, actually a different post about this a few weeks back, where I kind of outlined like pretty much all of them. The only one that had ever been launched that is like a successful one that wasn't during euphoria prior to this cycle was Shiba Inu, but like Dogecoin, um, and then all the, like the BNB coins last cycle and all that stuff. It was all during Euphoria, Dogecoin Euphoria in 2013, but still. And this cycle, we saw something interesting where like all these coins were starting to launch in like 2020, basically the full year of 2023, like throughout the year of 2023, as we were still in a bear market technically. Um, you started to see meme coins pop up because there's been like a lot more experience now in community building online. Even if you look at like the NFT stuff that happened last cycle, if nothing else, whether or not they come back, I don't know, but it was an excellent exercise in community building in Web3, right? And people got used to this idea of like rallying around different characters and different communities that are backed by tokens. And perhaps the non-fungibility of these tokens was overstated as far as like importance goes. And so now we've kind of like gone into just the fungible aspect of these meme coins, where it's just about price and it's about community and it's about content, and it's not necessarily about like, oh, I have a unique Ponky token. It's like, who really gives a fuck? Are you like part of this movement or not, right? And now, if you believe we're in a bull cycle and meme coins have kind of established themselves as, I mean, it's hard to argue anything other than meme coins have been the alpha narrative so far in this cycle, right? I mean, you really can't make an argument otherwise. Uh, and if you think we're in the bull cycle and we're getting massive dips, like huge dips, like 70% off all-time high type dips, but you're watching Bitcoin and it's only down, 15, 20%, whatever it is, 25%, like that standard kind of correction that we get in bull markets. Well, what do you think is going to happen when Bitcoin corrects to the upside? The meme coins are going to go double, triple, quadruple as fast. So, again, we're not saying you should have 100% of your portfolio in meme coins, but if you don't have any, you're kind of leaving like the highest beta play like on the table, right? Like it definitely has more risk to the downside, but we're all playing in a speculative market here. You could maybe argue that Bitcoin has some utility in terms of like store of value, from like just like an overall zeitgeist perspective, like you're starting to see from a the traditional institutions and Wall Street accepting it and like saying, okay, this is digital gold in some respect. Now, whether it's acting like that from a price perspective yet, not completely. It's still kind of correlated to markets, but there is like somewhat of a buy-in psychologically and literally from traditional players into Bitcoin as a hedge of some kind. So fine, that you could maybe argue has some utility at this point. Everything else is speculation. So why wouldn't, if everything's speculation and subject to the overall market, why wouldn't you have a piece of your portfolio, even if it's single digit percentages, in the ones that are going to go the fastest when speculation runs rampant? And if we haven't entered that thrill and euphoria yet, and then you look at, okay, what projects, how do I determine whether there's a project, meme coin that deserves my attention? For me, I mean, the thing that turned me on about Ponky was their content strategy and just the volume and the quality and the fact that it's video content as opposed to just images. Like that's a huge differentiator when you look across all of the different meme coins and the things that they're trying to create online. They have their characters, they have their little like, joke or whatever, and but they don't it's hard to capture emotion without like seeing movement and without seeing like I'm writing up another tweet about this, but it's like it's not that there's character development per se. There may be in the future. There's option for that, which is also kind of exciting. But like you're getting to see this particular character, the Ponky Monkey in this case, like live out different human scenarios that enable you to relate to it on an emotional level, whether you like it or not. And you can agree or disagree with how he's reacting to certain like movements in the market or whatever positions they put him in these little fun animated videos. But they're pumping them out at fucking scale, dude, across platforms to the tune of almost 700,000 followers across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter in just 8 months. Like that's absurd, and it's all organic. Okay. So to me, as a marketer, as a content guy, my whole career, I look at that and I say, all that matters in crypto when price starts to move is attention. Where are people going to come into the market and put their attention? Are they going to try and figure out like how the consensus mechanism works for like a new layer two? Or are they going to like buy a fucking, fun, excited community coin that has like a character that's relatable, that's price is moving faster? Like it's a no-brainer to me to have a portion in meme coins. And for me, like Ponky makes a lot of sense because the volume and differentiation of their content, and particularly across platform. You really don't see a lot of meme coins doing the damn thing on Instagram. So, Nagato showed me Ponky, and it's been a great ride so far.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at, like you said, the tweet that you put up on the bounce, 57% up from yesterday's crash compared to that of Bitcoin, 14%. You know, memes tend to run hotter than majors. So there's definitely, I would say, this cycle. You know, you spoke about NFTs, you spoke about utility, DeFi, and all that stuff. Like that stuff is kind of boring this cycle, and people, it's kind of like the curtains have kind of opened up, and everyone's realized that we're all here for one thing, and it's generational wealth, and eh, everyone comes in the crypto room to make money for their families or everyone around them, and change lives, and everything. And there's something to say about where crypto is going, and what needs to happen to take it to where it's going. Right? Like we all say Bitcoin's going $1 million, right? Like what does it take for Bitcoin to go to $1 million? It takes multiple cycles of convicted people that understand that digitizing currency is the future. And Ponky in itself is just a small piece of that big picture. You know, the Ponky army that we've built is just a very small fraction of what's to come. You know, and yeah, we will see Bitcoin at $1 million one day. It's not gonna. A lot of people come into crypto and they think it's gonna happen overnight. You know, they have to realize that it takes time for this to happen. You know, a lot of time.
Crypto Nagato.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I want to add something regarding this topic. So basically, we are not saying fucking sell all utility coins and just go all in memes. No, the key word here is hybrid. You want to build a hybrid portfolio. And what's an hybrid portfolio? A portfolio which is composed on different coins, and so you can write different narratives at the same time.
Yeah.
You want to have some AI coins. You want to have some DPing coins. You want to have some meme coins. You want to have like you want to be exposed to many different narrative. At least
And
that's
you
how I
and
play the
you want to
market.
go, and you definitely want to go into Nagato's profile and click on the link and go to his Telegram channel, because it's fucking lit in there. It's free, and you can ask questions. There's people talking in there all day about all these types of strategies. People are sharing solid TA, all that stuff. So I just wanted to share that, because like part of managing your portfolio is like being around this community. So it's good you come to Wi-Fi Money every week,
Uh,
and you should be following me and Nagato, but
yeah.
also make sure you're in his Telegram channel.
Let me tell you something. So if you go on my link tree in my bio and you click on the Telegram link, it's actually I think expired because I changed the link and I didn't update my link tree because I'm
Dude,
lazy.
two
So
weeks ago you said the same thing. You still haven't updated that
yeah,
shit. What's
yeah.
all right? What's the
But
link?
yesterday I shielded my Telegram channel on X. Yeah, the tweet was live for like 1 hour and then I deleted, and I got like 500 people
Okay, I'll get a
in my
link. I'll
channel.
put it
So.
in the jumbotron. Hold tight, guys. Hold tight. Keep going,
But you,
Nagato.
I think if you just like search for like Wi-Fi Stoic, you get the channel. So it's a public channel. You can find it easily. Uh, Gone. What do you mean gone?
I interrupted your brilliant speech about how you need a hybrid portfolio. And by the way, guys, you can look up in the jumbotron now, and you should, well, at least in a few seconds. Sometimes it takes like 10 seconds to load, but there's a link right there into the
What the fuck is
Telegram
the
channel.
jumbotron?
Uh, You know exactly what I'm fucking talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole, all right?
But why the
And
name is jumbotron? What the fuck? How do you
just
find like where do you find it?
it's
The
a
name.
It's an English word. It's like when you go to like a stadium. I don't know if you
Ah,
have those in Italy.
yeah,
But like
we do, but I didn't
okay,
know
yeah,
they
but
were called like
do they have
jumbotron.
electricity though at those?
Oh yeah, we do.
That's awesome.
I mean,
Uh,
it's like I haven't been in Italy like in a long time, so I don't know if they still have electricity or I don't know. I will
yeah.
go there in 2 days
So
and I will
when you go
check.
to a stadium and then like in the middle, like hanging down is like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a big
Okay,
screen. It's like the jumbotron, or
perfect.
just like a big
Thank
screen
you,
up on like in a movie theater.
thank you,
Don't
thank
fucking
you, thank
cut
you,
me
thank you,
off,
thank you,
dude. You didn't know what it
thank you, G.
was, and I'm explaining it now. Okay, and I'm gonna explain it until I'm done explaining. I love
Okay,
you.
go for it.
Okay, and then what I want to see from you guys, though, I want to see a rush right now. I want to see everyone rush into the Telegram. I want to see it just like join, 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 join. Um, okay, go. I'm gonna go watch that while you tell us about meme coins, Nagato.
Uh, I don't have to say. I don't have anything to say about meme coins,
Okay, fine. Then I'll just do everything. So, guys,
bro. I don't know anything
Rick.
about meme coins. Like the only meme coin I actually know about is Ponky. Like, yeah, I've seen like other meme coins that went viral and shit, but like nothing resonates with me as much as Spunky. So at the moment, that is the only meme coin in my portfolio. I'm not really a fan of like over diversification. Like I don't want to hold like 3 million coins. So I already have like I guess like 11 coins in my portfolio, maybe 12. And I don't really want to over diversify into memes as well. Like my exposure to the meme niche is Spunky because, as I said many times, it's the perfect um, risk to reward ratio for me. Like it's a meme coin that's already established because it has like 200 million market cap, something like that, and it already has a community, a lot of followings, a lot of hype behind it. But it's not a giant yet. So the potential for like a big ROI, which is like 5x, 10x, or whatever, is still here. But it's not like a crazy low cap meme coin, shit coin that can rug pull tomorrow. So for me, it's the perfect choice, and at the moment, I'm basically it's my only meme exposure, and I think same for you, Greg. I guess, or you have something else. I don't remember.
Um, I have one other, but I'm not gonna show it today.
Oh, too
Um,
small.
no,
Mm.
it's actually bigger,
Oh, okay.
but yeah. So it doesn't
Okay. Okay.
matter.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I just realized the channel that I put up there. That's the channel. I can't as a non-admin. This guy hasn't even added me as an admin. Incredible. I can't get a link to the group. So if you guys just join that channel, that's maybe you want to post in the channel right now, Nagato, just a link to the
No,
group.
basically, guys, if you join my channel at the moment, just scroll a bit up, and you will find the link to the chat. It's like three,
Okay.
four messages above. So just scroll it a bit higher.
There you go. Yeah. So if you guys aren't totally familiar with Telegram, the channels are one-way communication. So Nagato like drops a bunch of, just posts in there so that you know what's up. And then if you scroll up just a little bit in there, there's a link to the chat, and that's where like a few thousand of us are just talking all day long.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Oh,
So
bro, we
yo, hold on.
forgot
But
about something.
before you go, I just want to say we're gonna open up the stage. So if you guys want to hop on stage here on the bottom left, anything that we talked about that is interesting to you, if you have a comment or a question, please hit the microphone on the bottom left. Come on up. If you've never spoken on a space before, now's your time. This is the signal. This is the sign you've been waiting for to finally speak on a space and stop being a little pussy. Nagato never spoke on a space before I
Yeah,
made him, and now look at him. He's a fucking pro. So get up
I'm a
here,
co-host.
share your thoughts. The only thing I would say is we have to throw this disclaimer out because we've just had some experiences. Is like we're not interested in your life story, respectfully. We're not interested in like everything you have to say about everything. Just have a point. You got a minute, or so. Make your point or ask a question. We'll keep it conversational instead of monologues. Only me and Nagato get to monologue. That's the only rule of Wi-Fi money. All right, go ahead, bro.
What do you think is gonna happen on Monday? More precisely, Monday night.
What is that? The Trump Elon talk?
Yeah, that we actually go
I don't
live
know.
on X, I guess. And
I'm.
like during this week, Donald Trump Jr. he tweeted something. It was like we are about to shake the world with something huge.
Dude,
Decentralized
there's
finance
so
is
much
the
drama
future.
with that. There's so much drama with that. That's like not
Yeah.
even worth getting into with like the DJT coin and like all the
No, no, no.
fucking
I don't want
front
to talk
forks.
about it. But what do you think? Like, it would be bullish or bearish for the market? Because usually, like those kind of events, they end up to be like a sell the news or something like that. So maybe we can. And if you combine that to the fact that I will jump on a plane, I guess we have like a nice short opportunity on
Yeah,
Monday.
I think that actually will have more impact on the market. I think there's two different things, right? There's one is like the Don Jr. and Eric Trump uh, coin, and then one is like the Donald Trump and Elon conversation. I don't think those are tied together in any way, and I also think neither of them will impact the market. Me and you talked about this yesterday. I don't even think Trump and Elon are going to talk about crypto. Maybe it'll come up, but I would put it at like 5% chance. That's my opinion. I think you think otherwise. And then the Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump coin, I think would be a terrible idea for them to do, because they're literally just cash grabbing and it's so obvious and it's just a bad look for your fucking dad's name at this time. That's just the last thing he needs. But yeah, so I don't think either of those are like really good or bad for the market. Uh, you think that Elon and Trump are going to start talking about crypto? I mean, I just think there's so much bigger things to talk about.
Oh, of course, they will talk about bigger things first, but at some point they will also talk about crypto, like 100%, like
Good morning, gentlemen. How are
100%.
y'all?
We're good. We're
Uh,
good.
Good morning, G.
Yeah. Hi.
I
Who's
mean, good
that?
night for me.
Sorry,
But
sorry, you guys. I've never spoken on space. I'm a little nervous.
No
don't
worries.
worry.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. You
Somebody
can.
dared me. Somebody dared me to come up here. I'm from the Crash community, so I just want to tell you guys hello. We're big supporters of Ponky. We're the ETF of all the Crash's calls. We're the legacy token, and we went to all time high of 40 million market cap. We're currently sitting around 5 million. Crash is Clay,
Yeah,
the
why don't
freaking
we do
Warren Buffett of
why
memes
don't
himself.
hold on, why don't we not do the shill thing and let's do like maybe give your take on like the meme coin space so that we can bring we're not really doing everyone come up and talk about their token. That's like one of the things. I didn't say that so you didn't know. But yeah, let's keep it a little more general on your thoughts on the market.
Yeah, I think the market's very early right now. So, if you have your conviction plays, you should be getting into them. And, you know, the majority of the volume is going to come in toward the tail end of the crypto cycle, which is why you need to get out and build your brand, spread the word regarding your tokens, your conviction plays. And, Crash, Ponky, Bobo, Brett, all those are big conviction plays for us.
So who is us exactly?
Oh, the Crash token, bro. We're the ETF of Crash's calls. You know who Crash's Clay is, right?
Oh, you made an
Please
ETF.
tell me you do.
Yes, I am aware.
Yeah, he rolls with us,
Interesting
bro.
character. Is he is he really young? Is that right?
Yeah, he's actually like 9 years old. Most people think he's 13, but he's like a fucking savant, bro.
No, like how old is he really though? Like 16 or something or 18 or is he just lying and he's like 25?
Bro, it's a troll, bro. He's like in his 20s to 30s.
All right, bet. Yeah, I was like, damn, that guy's a good writer for a fucking teenager. Um, but yeah, no, he's I always find it interesting with brands like that. Just to I don't know a lot about him, but I just like when you're like that brash, you know what I mean? Like, it's interesting to see how those play out over a longer term. So, okay, so you guys have a little ETF going, and you have Ponky in the mix, and you have some of the other
Well, I
ones.
mean, you see how his calls are playing out, right? Everything that he's called so far.
Yeah, I don't really track it that well. I know he's
You should
into
probably
Brett.
do that if you like money. If you're not allergic to money, you should probably track it.
All right, well, we'll get him in here. We'll talk about it. You know,
Come to our
um,
spaces. He's always in our spaces, bro.
yeah. All right, well, he can come to our space. Um, uh, because Yeah, well, actually, I don't want to be a dick. I'm just a dick. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes I have to be like, no, Greg, listen to Nagato and go listen to more Joe Dispenza and take a deep breath. Um,
Yeah, you should probably listen to more Crash, bro.
dude, okay. Why are you simping so hard for another guy? That's so
Because I'm being a
strange.
dick like you.
All right. I'm not. I
Real
said I was
recognize real,
I
homie.
was resisting being a dick, bro. Relax. Chill.
Nah, you're kind of being a dick.
I love
Uh,
it. I love it when somebody comes into the space and gets passive aggressive with the host over their meme coin that nobody knows about.
It's not a meme coin, dude. It's an ETF of another man's ideas that I'm now branding myself around. You don't understand. It's bigger than
So
that.
It's a
it's
legacy
so it's
token, Frankie. And
so
Frankie, I know who you are.
it's lower on the tier. Got it. Oh, you know who I am? That's
Yeah, you're the gay guy that just spoke.
oh.
Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Oh, that was a good one. I like that.
I'm sorry, bro. I just felt like you had some low T issues, so I wanted to try and get them up.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Frankie,
I
I
what
appreciate
do
that.
got
you?
nothing but love for you, Frankie. Even if
Yeah,
Frankie's kind of a gay name.
it's all good here, bro.
Okay.
Frankie, what's cracking, man? Welcome
Oh my
back.
god.
What Oh, Nagato, are you uncomfortable? Are you uncomfortable?
No, I
Nagato
wasn't
doesn't
actually
like
follow
drama.
you guys. Like I don't know anything about what you talk about. The little kid. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I'm just laughing. Let me laugh. Let me chill.
No, nobody knows about it. It's why he's fucking mad.
It's like just imagine, Nagato, that somebody made like an ETF of all the things that you ever talk about and then goes and like brands himself around you and then goes into spaces and then says like, if you don't follow Nagato, you're a fucking loser.
Oh.
That's kind of what just happened.
No,
Someone
it
should do
definitely didn't
that.
say that.
That would be dope.
I just said if you're allergic to money, you probably shouldn't follow us.
Frankie,
I'm not
how's it
allergic
going,
to money.
man? How you been? What's on your mind?
My G.
Hey, pretty good. Just chilling. Trying not to look at my portfolio. Trying not to look at coin market cap too much. Trying to just have conviction, which really isn't too hard. I have a question, but I'll take my minute and I'll just bull post a little bit. And I just have so much conviction right now, and especially the more I just learn about market cycles and liquidity. And I want to share one thing, and it's the Fed buyback program that's starting this month. 8.5 billion in August, 31.5 billion in September, $10 billion in October, to give you guys an idea of what's coming. And there's a lot of fear right now about recession, and I don't give it too much credence because I think we've been in a recession since 2008. If it wasn't for Fed intervention, we would not have any positive GDP at all. And that's really just to say they're going to do what they do best, and that's money printers go burr. And it's really just that simple, and it's arrogantly simple at this point. From the more I learn about the macro scene and the more people I listen to, there's one trade, and it's the debt refinancing trade. Every central bank economy has to do it. They have to print. And really what we saw happen in Japan is really a signal that it's starting. The world needs liquidity, and everything was falling into place except for one thing, and that's the US Fed wasn't cutting, and the dollar is strong. And so you can't stimulate into a strong dollar, especially if you're the yuan or the yen, because you'll nuke your currency, and you can't do that. And so what happened with the Japan situation, raising rates and this massive de-risking, really was the start of getting stimulus going. And that was kind of the gun at the start of the horse race. So imagine that firing off. I think we see 50 basis points in September, and I think we're going to see really dovish language. Otherwise, the world's going to blow up. So it's one of the two. But I think I think the dot plot, we're pretty much dialed in. So yeah, so that's that. And my question is, because I've really been trying just to allocate into category leaders, strong, the leaders in strong narratives. General question to Greg, Nagato, Ponke too. I'm sure you got your finger on the pulse. What narratives are you hyped about? And if you want to go so far as to even talk about a project or two within those narratives.
That's all you, Nagato. I mean, we've been talking about meme coins, I think is like kind of and then I think there's like the easy rundown of like AI, RWA, DPIN. I don't know, Nagato. I think you've put more thought into this than I have.
No, yeah, I was about to say the same things. AI, RWA, DPIN, memes. Those are my top four for this run. Nothing else to say. And
I feel like
I think like,
there's always one I feel like that comes out of nowhere though. Like I would say there's like a TBD. So
oh yeah,
I would be curious to see if anyone has any like predictions or guesses on like which one could emerge. Like last cycle, it was like metaverse. No one was. I mean, yeah, people owned some metaverse coins, but no one knew like Zuckerberg was going to rename Facebook Meta, and then all of those tokens were going to go ham. Like something could easily happen like that. I wonder if anyone's got. Any other narratives or any other kind of sectors
I
that
mean,
have potential.
yeah, I mean,
Real
in my
quick,
opinion, like,
I'm sorry, Nagato. Could you repeat those that you said? I didn't hear them. My sorry.
I said like AI, DPIN, RWA, and memes. I think what we saw since now, basically like what we saw earlier this year, around January and February, I guess, was just an anticipation of what's coming. So all the strong coins that we saw back then are the one will be the ones that will go up the most, in my opinion. You know, maybe there will be another narrative that will pop out in the next few weeks or something. But I mean, my bets are on RWA, DPIN, memes, and AI. And specifically regarding AI, uh, I think it will. I think it will have another run for sure.
Hello, guys. Hello, Greg. Hello, Nagato.
Hey,
What's
my
up,
G,
man? Um, Eric, hold tight, brother. We're just gonna grab a couple other people who have been waiting, and then I want to hear from you as well.
For sure. Thank
Frankie,
you,
did that
guys.
answer your question?
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate that.
Awesome,
but yeah,
appreciate you,
if I
bro.
can, if let me add you something. Let me add something here. Like, I think that of course, like the market will move in waves, and I guess like those narratives will just outperform most of the other coins in the market. But when we have like alt season, I guess like basically every other narrative will also go up. Maybe not as parabolic as those one, but they will also go up. So I mean, if you want to make, I think that if you want to make as much gain as you can, I think those four are the places you want to be more invested in. But of course, like I guess like when the market is gonna go higher, every coin is gonna go higher.
I think you have a good point about AI. Like I just that one is so deep in like into people's minds as like something that's next, like even outside of crypto, right? It just has kind of everyone that's paying attention to life is just like, oh, AI. So all like that could take a much smaller catalyst, I feel, to kind of set off some of these tokens. RWA, I think long term in crypto actually is one of the most bullish possible sectors because everything's going to be tokenized. It also feels like at this stage, it's very difficult to wrap your head around how is that going to manifest in terms of like choosing certain tokens there's even some gray area around like which tokens are RWA because there's so many elements to that. RWA is super broad. So and I don't really even understand DPIN like how that is. So I think with AI like that seems really primed where like all it takes is one company like if ChatGPT says like we may involve crypto in the future, if Sam Altman like mentions it in passing in an interview one time, all those tokens could go like 30%. Do you know what I mean? Like I
Oh
just feel
yeah,
like there's like a pent up AI energy that is waiting to explode.
absolutely. Like AI will be massive even outside crypto. Like there are many companies that are like building using AI at the moment, and I feel like the next wave is coming soon. And yeah, that's why like I think it's still the biggest narrative for this cycle, alongside memes, because also memes are extremely powerful. Those will be my top two bets if I have to bet on something. But yeah,
Oh,
AI will be massive.
can I say something that's completely unrelated, dude? I just cracked open this Ghost energy drink and I rarely drink energy drinks. But when I'm out of my house and I have long drives and stuff, sometimes I'll just go for it. First of all, guys, one little thing, you're probably not gonna understand it unless you write it down, or maybe you've seen this thing, but um, almost every single one of these energy drinks has B12 in it, and you can have a couple different types of B12. One is cyanocobalamin. You don't want that. You don't want that because what that is, yeah, there's a little bit of cyanide in it, but like very low traces, like it's not going to impact you. The reason you don't want that is because they get it for free from sewage plants because they scrape off the bubbles off the top of the shit and then they make it into powder and then they send it to the energy drink people and it gives you B12. Cyanocobalamin, synthetic B12. But some of these have methylcobalamin. That's natural B12. So there's a couple that have that. So like Bang and these ghost drinks have that. Anyway, that's a side note. That's just a little life thing, unless you like drinking shit.
Thanks, bro.
But I just drank some of this. I've never had this before. Ghost Sour Patch, like Sour Patch Kids flavor, like the red one. It fucking tastes exactly like a Sour Patch Kid. My mind's kind of blown. Sorry for the tangent.
No, it's
Yeah,
good to know, bro.
most of those energy drinks have high correlation between cancer and heart issues
Oh, they're
and
terrible
kidney
for you.
issues.
They're terrible for you. But I live pretty disciplined, healthy life, so I just have one every, couple of months or whatever it is. But yeah, just watch out for that cyanocobalamin. It's also in, so it's in Celsius, it's in Monster, Red Bull, and it's also in like vitamin water, a bunch of the flavors, not all of them, but most of them, like Prime, all that shit, all has cyanocobalamin. So, um, yeah. Anyway, okay, let's go to Paid XPO, who's been waiting patiently with his hand up. What's up, my friend?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Thanks for hosting space. Thanks for having me up. I actually came in here because I saw Ponky, and I was like, "Oh fuck, Ponky." I'm one of the co-hosts of the Crypto Breakfast Club. I'm one of the co-hosts of the Crypto Breakfast Club with Zach Humphreys Monday to Friday, not a show, but he always talks about Punky all the time in all his videos. I was like, oh fuck, this Punky on stage. I never seen him on stage somewhere. I was like, oh, I wonder what the fuck's going on here. But now I'm like, you know what? Let me get in the conversation a little bit. I ain't showing no project, not showing no shit, but I do like the RWA sector, and I know a lot of real estate investment firms are looking pretty hard at it, especially in cities and, well, I would say states like Massachusetts, and cities specifically Boston, who have like some of the highest rents in the country. It's a place I was living for almost a decade, and I finally decided to move because the rent was too fucking high. But I know RWAs is going to be the big play. My question to you guys would be, what would your plays be for real estate, specifically RWAs, coming up in this bull run?
Bro, that's like the most impossible question. I don't know if anyone has the insights on that. I don't know if Nagato does. If anyone else on stage has an actual some alpha on that, but dude, I think real estate, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that type shit is so far away from being like tokenized in a meaningful way. And I've seen so many like real estate on the blockchain, like kind of companies. Um, I don't know if this is the bull run for that. What do you think, Nagato?
No, let's be honest, guys. Like all the RWA projects in this bull run, we just basically sell. Like we just basically use this bull run to get capital to get going over the next 2, 3, 4 years and actually realize what they want to realize. Like this bull run won't be based on their utility, their success. It's just like mostly hype. They will sell you a dream. They will sell you like a dream scenario. They will make a lot of money, and they will use the money during the next bull market to keep working, to keep developing, and hopefully they will like reach their goal. Okay. Nothing is happening during this bull run. Nothing is happening in the next 6 months regarding tokenization, in my opinion. At least like there will be like a few exceptions. Maybe in some industries that are not as regulated as real estate. But yeah, most like RWA projects at the moment, they just sell you a vision.
Bro, the only
That's
RWA stuff that has legs in the short to medium term is like tokenized securities and bonds. They're moving all like the stock market and equities and all that shit onto the blockchain or onto like DLT platforms. That is real and that is coming in the next few years. And we've seen a lot of announcements around that. We've actually seen some of this stuff go live in like Switzerland and in Asia. Um, and that's coming. So that's where I'd be looking at personally with RWA, not to like real estate and like putting auto like cars and like anything that, people say like put blank, blank, blank on the blockchain. That feels just like super hype, non-deliverable type shit.
No, as you say that it's gonna happen, but it's gonna take a while because the regulations there are so fucking difficult, not to overcome, like or just to regulate. So yeah, it's not gonna come in the next 6 months. That's for sure.
Kind of say one quick thing. As far as real estate, the only two that I've ever heard of are props and proppy. Those, if you want to look into those, if you're interested in real estate, RWAs. It seems like to me, RWA really kicked off when Larry Fink came on and started getting all bullish. I feel like RWAs at this point are just a proxy for like any token that's RWA is just a proxy for any connection to BlackRock. I think like that's like pretty much the sum of what
That's
RWA.
tokenized securities, right? So that's what
Yeah,
makes sense.
basically. It's just like anyone who can flaunt a connection to BlackRock, like that's the RWA play.
Yep, I think that's a good point. And we saw H bar kind of go heavy. Remember, even though that news I think was like half true, if you guys remember that. Um, H bar had a move a couple of months ago because BlackRock listed something with someone who used H bar, blah blah blah. So like there is something there, but yeah, it has to be tied. It feels like to a BlackRock or a Vanguard or like something like that, where it becomes very clear. But if it's just an industry play, it probably should be something with a little more hype already around it, like AI or something like that. RWA is too broad, in my opinion. Um, okay, let's go to Martin, and then we're going to go to Eric. What's up, Martin?
Hi guys, thanks for having me on. First time speaking on space too, so excited. I just had a pretty, let's say, broad question. Just because it's my first cycle and it's probably the first cycle we have memes on too, and I know we all want to make Gen Wealth money, and I think Ponk is being by far the best at building a community that can be behind the project. But how do you see like the sustainability after, let's say, everyone gets in and people start selling the positions? How does that translate into the future? Let's say maybe you talked about it. I popped in and out, so apologies if I am asking something that you already talked about.
Well, I think your question is based on if we're ever gonna stop. We're never gonna stop. We're gonna keep onboarding forever. This Ponky is an icon of this cycle that was birthed this cycle, but he will continue to go on cycles and cycles and cycles beyond. So I guess that answers your question.
Can you share? I mean, I'm not sure exactly who's behind the mic here and what, how deeply you're involved in everything, but like, is there anything you can share about kind of the vision of the project, and just like some of the future stuff you're excited about?
Yeah, we've been building a lot of tech in the background. We've There's been a pivot from where we started with meme trend, which was gonna be sort of like this Dex screener, Dex tools app, and now we've pivoted to onboarding. So we're creating a platform that makes onboarding much easier for people that don't know about crypto. Like we took a step back and we realized that everyone in crypto right now already knows about crypto. Like they know how to use Phantom, they know how to use all these different tools. But you think about the people that don't know anything about crypto, you know, which is 95% of the world. And there's so much liquidity that can be captured by teaching these people. So Ponky's right now, like the devs are working on the pivot has gone towards working on a platform that allows people to learn. I don't know how to. I'm not a dev, but I'm trying to like put it into words how
It makes sense. It makes sense.
like
And
it's
yeah,
it, there's the biggest issue in crypto is that people don't know how to use it. People, you think about money as a paper. Pa- Money is paper. You're able to use cash everywhere, right? Crypto, there's so many minds and brains and people in the world that haven't used digital assets. Like you think about Apple Pay, how quick that took a toll, and like me personally, I use Apple Pay every day. Every transaction I do is with Apple Pay, so it's like digital. You know, the future is digital, and when money becomes digital, everything it's like crypto just becomes like we were here all along. It's like the yeah.
cool. Thank you. Thank you for answering that.
Yeah, I get
Brother,
I get
maybe
it.
you were also
Oh, go ahead,
uh
Nagato. You take it.
maybe brother you were also talking about like what's gonna happen in terms of price, right? Not just in terms of the tech.
Yeah, I mean,
In
that's
yeah,
that's obviously a consequence of yeah.
in terms of the price,
What will
like
happen?
the market moves in cycles. So market
Yeah,
goes
market
up,
moves in cycles, and
market goes down. Like Ponke
yeah,
will
we
keep
just got,
building.
like
Yeah.
Frankie said, right? Like the printers are going on. There's two worlds, right? There's the world we live in, which is we've woken up to the realization that crypto, we can send money, we can become custodians of our own money rather than giving them to the banks, and we've
I think he's rugging a little bit. Nagato, you want to jump
Yeah,
back in?
exactly. No, I just want to say that like in terms of price, market will go up, market will go down. Like do not hold forever any coin. Like when we have euphoria, take profits. Otherwise you will just round trip again and you will like go like minus 90% and you will cry. So make sure to take profit when we have euphoria, independently of the coin you hold. That's just my opinion.
Absolutely. I think I completely agree with you, Nagato. That's and it makes sense. I mean, it's my first bull cycle, but I've seen what's happened in past cycles. So that absolutely, it was just to understand what the long term vision for a project like Ponky, which is a meme and first cycle in a meme or in a bull cycle, and what they were working on for the future. That was it. That was my question. So, and I think that's been answered 100%.
Martin,
Thank you,
I'm gonna
guys.
post something up here that I wrote or 2 weeks ago maybe, and it's this idea of like that basically the way that you start a business now is so much different. Like meme coins and crypto, well, are basically offering this avenue to like raise a huge amount of liquidity and get like an organic user generated marketing engine behind you that's like financially incentivized to continually promote your project and your so what it does is it builds like brand IP overnight, right? And so the harder you push with the content, the more people invest, the more people market for you, and it becomes this positive flywheel, especially when you're inside of a bull market where liquidity is high and people are looking for different types of fun and interesting investments. And then what's exciting is like they're not going to be able to share with us probably like exactly what they envision for the brand, but all we should, in my opinion, be looking at is like, are they onboarding more users, are they continually marketing themselves and building attention, and is their IP something that's relatable and can be translated into alternative mediums? So you can take this monkey and you can do things with him in terms of like animated series or like being in movies or like just having some sort of character arc across social media. Like there's things you can do when VR starts to become more of a thing in AR, and I think they're already working on some interesting things like um, having big partnerships and just getting their name out there so that they can at the flip of a switch, you can kind of take this IP that it used to take years to build IP for like a Web 2 company. Only in a very, very small amount of cases would something go like hyper viral as a traditional internet company and brand. Now you're seeing it kind of by the dozen in crypto because of that flywheel effect that I laid out. So to me, it's like, okay, this is a new paradigm in a sense of like brand building and awareness increase around certain IP that can then be translated into different mediums to monetize and to grow into the future. So that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Appreciate it. Thanks for that.
All right, Eric, what's up, man? Thanks for waiting. What you got?
Yo, what's up, Greg? Thanks for having me. I just want to say that you guys were talking about onboarding people, and when I think about normal people, they don't have time to understand protocols or AI or stuff like that. So, what are they going to gravitate towards? And I feel like they're going to gravitate towards something that is like a meme because memes have taken over social media. If you see Instagram, you see a bunch of memes. And I see all these normal people, my friends, they're like posting these memes. And I'm just like over here making money off these memes. And I feel like a lot of people are going to wake up and they're going to start seeing the top meme coins and they're going to love it. And they're going to be like, oh, I remember that meme coin from 4chan. Oh, I remember this meme coin from this series. And I really feel like crypto's an attention economy. So we're going to see a bunch of money flow into meme coins. And last cycle was the initiation of the meme coins, I believe, where shit really pops off to like billions in market cap. We're going to see so many meme coins above $1 billion market caps that you guys should really consider looking at memes. And I'm not talking about the fresh ones. I'm talking about ones that have stood the test of time, and you guys can make a lot of money off meme coins. And I truly feel that 2024, 2025 is the meme coin bubble. This is where you guys are going to make a shitload of money off meme coins. But you guys have to know how to sell. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
No, that's it, bro. That's definitely the take. You summed up, I think, a lot of what we've been saying quite nicely. Um, that's it. Like, and by the way, selling also doesn't mean that you can't re-enter, but we do know that euphoria overvaluates everything. So that's what we talk about. Y'all, many of you are in Wi-Fi Money every Saturday. By the way, if you're just joining us, thank you. We appreciate you, and we do these spaces every Saturday. We talk about the market. Me and Nagato. We're really focused on emotional management and market psychology, and we understand that this is a turbulent space, and that having a community and people to talk to, and having you guys up on stage sharing ideas in kind of a measured way. We're not like, overly chiller type guys. Yeah, we have our favorite tokens and we share our opinions, but we try to focus on the fundamentals around investing. You can join Nagato's Telegram where we all hang out and chat, which is up in the jumbotron if you swipe a couple times. Or you could follow us both, which I'd highly recommend, and anybody else on stage that you're resonating with, and make sure you're joining Wi-Fi Money every week to talk about this. So yeah, Eric kind of summed up a lot of what we've been talking about today and in the last couple episodes around meme coins and this attention economy. And euphoria is coming, and you have to know how to sell. If this is your first cycle, it's going to be very difficult. It always feels like it's going to go higher, especially when everything is euphoric, right? It's kind of like this. It's got this like inverse correlation where, or I guess direct correlation with like the higher the price goes, the harder it becomes to sell. And
Exactly,
you
Greg.
have to make a real concerted psychological effort to fight that and to say, look, I'm up 10x, I'm up 5x, whatever it is. Let me take a piece off. You don't have to sell 100%. In fact, you shouldn't sell 100%, especially when you're just getting started. But you have to know what it feels like to scrape 10%, to take 20%, to take your initial bag off the table and ride the profits. Like, there's a certain feeling that you build up and you start to trust yourself and you say, okay, it could triple from here. Okay, fine. But it's not like I'm not going to reallocate it somewhere else. It's not like I didn't make money. Like, you can't lose money taking profits. And we're going to continue to preach that now when price action is quote unquote boring, because when shit gets crazy, Nagato, you know this better than anybody, bro. Like, it's going to be very counterculture to say I'm selling some here because everyone's going to be a fucking genius, bro. That's how it goes. This is my third cycle. I've seen it twice already. Some of you have been here even longer. Like, that's how it goes, man. And you have to fight it within yourself, but it's even really hard when you're on the timeline and everybody's killing it and you've probably even made a few reckless moves that have worked out in your favor and you don't realize it. And you're gonna have to be like, fuck, I want to take, like, do you actually, at some point you're gonna have to pull the trigger on a heavy bag too. It's not just gonna be, oh, 10%, okay, I know what it feels like. If you really want to do something, you're gonna have to sell 50, 60, 80% of your bag at some point if you really want to crush. And that's really difficult when stuff has just been going up for 6 weeks straight. What do you think, Nagato?
I'm a genius. Warren Buffett, who? No, it's just a bull market, brother. Take fucking profits, or the market will humble you.
What a
That's
Wi-Fi
it.
stoic, dude. You hear that? I'm getting
Yeah.
all riled up. I'm trying to like amp him up, and he's just, it's a bull market, brother. Just take profits.
Yeah, take profits because I round tripped last cycle. I was big on SHIB. I was like around 800K and I round tripped it to 120K. Do not be like me, guys.
Let's
Bro,
fucking go.
we all been there, bro. You literally
Yeah.
have, you almost have to go through that as like an initiation. But here's the thing, we didn't have spaces. I mean, we kind of had spaces last cycle. Spaces were literally introduced into Twitter. In 2021. So it was like kind of at the top, Spaces launched. So I think it was just pure euphoria. And it wasn't like, there was clubhouse rooms. I was in a bunch of those, but they were just mostly complete noobs and first timers on there. Crypto Twitter did not have these organized rooms where, again, this is why I'm encouraging you guys to follow us and come to these Wi-Fi money rooms on Saturdays, because we're going to be here throughout the entire market, through the full bull market, back into the bear, and on again. Because these community conversations, Nagato and I are going to come in here when you guys feel like you're fucking kings and your friends are making money because you told them to do something and you made a trade and here and there and you even started staking on some liquid DeFi, blah, 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 and you're up, whatever. And you're going to think you're a god. And we're going to come in here and be like, oh, I just sold 80% of my bag yesterday. And you're going to be like, look at these fucking idiots. I promise you, half of you are going to think we're
Greg, are you
idiots.
fucking stupid?
Yeah, are you stupid, dude? Dude, didn't you
No.
just see the news? Fucking XRP's just they said it on CNBC. They said it's gonna double. Look at they're doing TA on mainstream media, bro. It's real. This time's different.
Actually, I would just come on Wi-Fi money and say, buy more, it's gonna go higher. And in the meantime, I have my PC open and I'm just fucking market
Yeah,
selling
that's the
everything.
Nagato trademark move right there. Just dump on his followers, dude. Every day this guy.
Crazy.
The least transparent influencer on CT.
Yeah,
Unreal.
I've been dumping since day one
We're literally selling during
on
this
everybody.
space.
Yeah, basically I sold like half my Ponky during this space.
Jesus, come on, man. All right, we got a bunch of hands to get to. I do want to let everybody
Yeah,
speak. We got a bunch of people here.
yeah, that's
This is a
sweet.
great space. This is going really well. I want to also thank Ponky for coming through and bringing all the crowd that he does and everyone that's here hanging around. Okay, I'm gonna do my best here. I think
Stranger, I guess. Stranger
Stranger
Cats.
and then Cryptol and then Mar, and then Bobby. Oh no, when we got West, I think Weston was here actually before Bobby. Fuck, we're gonna have to flip some coins, but I think Stranger, you go first, brother.
Stranger Cats.
Hello, guys. Thank you for having me up.
You're so fucking welcome. What can we do for you?
MIG.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm just so happy to be even on the spaces with the kind of stuff that when I tuned in and I heard you guys speaking, heard what Punky had to say, it just resonates with strangers so much. You know, the whole idea and the vision behind it and what we're thinking and what we're doing. first things first, I want to say that what Eric was saying was completely right. Meme coins are actually gonna be the ones that usher in the new crowd or the new people into this whole space. You know, the people that are already here, we already know about crypto. You know, I myself, this is my third bull run, so I've been involved since 2016. Yes, I've also round tripped generational wealth, all the rest of it. I've had the initiations, but I think in this current time, in this space, I've seen what's going on, and I've just thought to myself, you know what? Really and truly, the focus that the money is shifting towards memes, but at the same time, this you got to take it seriously. You know, it's not just about fun and games or just joking around. And or don't get me wrong, the idea is about fun, but if you see the kind of money that's actually gone into these memes, you know, tokens are reaching 1 billion market cap. People are literally becoming millionaires overnight, or forget that, within 12 hours from buying a coin that maybe was a shield to them and things like that. And this is all happening off of memes. So, what you know, the idea that I thought was we need to make it it needs to be able to resonate with the people. So, you know, Stranger Cats is based on the series Stranger Things. And, you know, as everybody knows, Stranger Things is for the nerds, and this token's also for the nerds. You know, it's a community where we're building it. We're still in our building stage. We actually haven't even launched yet. You know, we're still just doing our marketing. We're building. We've got so much things, you know, that we're still building. We've got a game that we need to build. We've got a portal for trivia quizzes. If you know Stranger Things, then you know we've got a little. I'll call it a mini series. We don't want to do like nothing massive. You know, hopefully maybe we end up on Netflix with it, but. So far it's just a little idea. We're creating little comic strips from you know, from scenes from Stranger Things and then recreating it.
I mean,
It-
brother, sorry to cut you off, but we didn't allow the other guy to shield his project, so I guess we
okay,
have to
sorry.
stop
So,
also here.
not really a show. So, what I came to say
I mean,
really. So, yeah,
The
I was
definition of a shill. But it's okay. No, we didn't. You probably
that's
weren't
the
here.
British.
We're not
That's the
doing. We're
British
just not doing
version.
that. That's all.
That's the British version. No problem. I'm not too sure the project so much, but what I wanted to say, or what I came to say really was it's actually something Marcus Aurelius said. Um and he said that if you find something very difficult to achieve yourself, don't imagine it impossible. For anything possible and proper for another person can be achieved as easily by you. Now, a lot of people will be looking at this crypto thing, they'll be scared to get in, they'll be thinking to themselves, well, you know, like the money's already made. Like these guys have already done it like over the years and this, that. Well, how can I get in now? And like I was saying, for me, I believe that memes are what's gonna usher these other people in. Those people that are scared, like they need to know that you can do it too. You know, so it's like they get in, think just having a bit of fun, and then they make the money. Then it becomes real. But like what you guys were saying, guys, it's very, very important that you do sell or at least take profits because you don't want to round trip like some of us guys. You don't want to be the guy that's saying, yeah, you know what? I remember looking at my portfolio at one point, it was XYZ millions. And then woke up one morning or after a week, it was sub 1M. Do you know what I mean? That's not the greatest story to tell. And a lot of guys that can say that story, believe you me, they regret every single day that they watch their wallet just go down and down. I remember so what my story or my round trip was
Hold
actually
on.
with Neo.
So did can we got to move along because we got a lot of hands. So maybe land your plane here, or maybe you have a question, and then uh, instead of like going into a whole new story, just because we're on a timeline. Sorry,
Okay,
buddy.
sorry. Yeah, no problem at all. I think I just kind of wanted to support what you guys were saying and just say that yeah, you guys have got the right idea and this is the right advice that you're giving to the people. That's pretty much what I came to say.
Yeah, you were spot on, dude. Sorry to cut you off. I just want to make sure we get to all the hands before Nagato and I got to log off
Sure thing.
because this is a great space and we just got so many people in here. So thanks for coming up, King. And there's another Marcus Aurelius quote that I love, which is Crypto Nagato is a loser. Mar, let's go. Oh, no, we go Cryptol first and then Mar.
Hi, thank you for letting me speak. Sorry if I sound nervous. I am like really new to this. It's I'm not I was looking
We
on Pump Fund yesterday and I come across a ticker which is cunt for cunt Marla and I just thought I'd share it with you. I'm not shilling it's just a really low market cap, and I think it has potential with the Politify tokens that are going up, and
Yeah,
it's yeah.
How would
it's
But
not really a
Crypto? I'm
shilling.
curious.
Like
Crypto,
Pub.Fan is like 20
how would you
million,
define
20.
a shill? How would you define a shill
It's
exactly?
I
like
don't know
20K
because
market cap, but no, it's not a shilling.
Do you think
because
shill? Do you think a show would be something like if we could broadly define it? Would it be like coming on a stage and then like talking about the potential of a particular token or something like that?
Bro, if we
sorry, I
see
don't.
like if we see the name of the fucking ticker and we go together on pump.fan now and buy it, we can send it to like 10 million market cap in like 5 minutes. So just maybe avoid like talking about like micro caps here, my G.
Right, okay. Thank you for letting me up. That's all. That's all I'd say. Like I say, I don't really do this. It's my first time buying from Pump.fun, and I just thought I'd share it because I think the ticker cunt is like hilarious. That's all.
Oh, that's the plan. So basically,
I'm a veteran with that word because my last name. So I was hearing that word, and my dad's British too. So I've been hearing that word since I was a wee little thing. And but how about this, Cryptol? Just because I really do appreciate you coming up on stage, especially because it's not you said you're a little nervous and maybe it's one of your first times doing this, and I think it's great that you're doing it honestly because you'll do it again and again, and you'll realize it's really not that bad, and it's all love up here. So I'm curious, what outside of this particular token, like, what do you think of Pump.Fun, like in general? Because I think it's a very interesting.
Trash. Pump.fun is
Well,
All
trash.
like I
right,
said,
thank
it's
you.
my first time buying from there. Like, so I just come across it. I thought, oh, I'll buy that because the name stood out to me. So, but I have seen like other memes going off on there recently on X. So I thought I'll try it, and yes. So I don't really have any experience with it to comment how if it's good or if it's not. So,
so basically, let me predict your future. You will get rug pull like 99%.
right.
But it's okay. But it's okay. Usually that's what happens. Like if you invest like in like meme coin on Pump.Fun. But yeah, 1 in a million will give you like crazy ROI.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah, what happens most of the time is people make a little money on memes, then they go play in pump.fun and get rugged
Oh.
terribly. So, yeah, it actually gives crypto a bad name, a majority of the pump.funs.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with your micro token, and then I hope you come back next week and you just say, "You guys didn't let me shill last week, and now I'm up 100x. You fucking idiots!" So I hope that happens. Um,
Micro
and
token, more like micro penis.
Well, thanks
Oh,
for
that's Greg.
having me up, you cunts.
well played, well played. Okay, we're gonna get the we're gonna start speeding this up a little bit, and we're gonna go to Mar and then Weston.
Greg, Nagato, thank you for having me up. I hope everyone is doing great. Oh man, I'm trying not to laugh. The no, the one thing I do want to comment about it, I think it was Punky that he said about. I don't know. I felt a little bit of the frustration, with how easy Apple Pay is being used and not crypto. Uh, I bashed a little bit of Web3, like an idiot, 2 years ago, even a year ago. How we're not like fully developed. Why isn't it easier for the regular user to come into crypto? Until finally, I was educated and I've seen it from my own eyes, and I learned, and I read, and I finally saw what was going on and realized things. And it's built. It's out there already. It's already done. As easy as Apple Pay to go and buy your favorite meme coin. But like everything, it's all money. It's all about the money, and it's what's stopping it. It's regulations. It's period regulation. It's built. I seen the apps. I seen the applications. They've shown it to me, but they just can't get it out there because of regulations. And now that this market, there's money to be made in this market, especially now. BlackRock, the ETFs. Now is when the big boys are getting in, and they're the ones that are going to push it. For like an example, like people now they want cuts, for I forgot the word now. I'm sorry for that. But anyways, for interest rates, how are interest rates gonna get cut now when the big boys like the Elon Musk, the rich people are like, hey, you gotta cut. And why do they have to listen to them? Because they're the ones that put the money for their campaign. For either you're a Democrat, Republican, and these guys are powerful, they got power. And they're realizing that crypto is big. Now, when it was, I don't know, $10 billion market cap a few years ago, now that they see this potential to make money, these people are going to push the regulations. And once it's out there and they could break through the laws, and all the lobbyists are fighting for us, you know, these dApps that are built already, they're already done. It's going to be easier for them to be, on your phone, on the wherever it is. It's one of the toughest things, really quick, and I'll land the plane with this, is decentralized and centralized. That's where the war is at. And hopefully we go all, not them, all of us together, we could get this shit right. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Mar. Always appreciate your insights, bro, and coming through and supporting Wi-Fi money. And always unique, interesting takes on the broader market, because me and Nagato are just a couple of degen shillers, and you actually bring some good insights. So,
Yeah,
um,
it was amazing, brother. You know what? Like the girl that came here to shield the pump.fan token, she already left.
yeah, well, God bless her soul, man. Um, let's go
That's
to
crazy.
Weston. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's happening, boys? Happy Saturday, man. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Just want to shout out to both of you guys, man. I appreciate all the knowledge and wisdom in the spaces you guys do. I'm just a rookie here in the space, been in crypto for a couple of years, so I just want to say thank you for giving back to the crypto community and just making it easier and softer for the cats behind you guys like myself, man. But I appreciate both of you. But yeah, it's real quick side note. I'm actually fucking on a long drive drinking that exact B12 supplement you said not to drink. So fucking thanks for sharing that,
Yo,
dude. I'm
everyone
sitting here
point and
drinking.
laugh at the fucking sewage drinker. Oh my god.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, stay away from Alani. I'm sitting here looking on the
Yep.
freeway like
Alani.
fucking A, a lot.
Alani's
It's
got
so
it.
good
Alani's
too.
got it. Yeah,
Man.
the worst part when I found out, I saw it on like this on a Twitter post that was going around, and I like I had spent the last 3 weeks, like chugging Celsius and vitamin waters. So
Yeah, dude. I did not know that. So thanks for sharing that, man. But yeah, you kind of already touched on it. You kind of answered my question. My question was, with the your guys' spaces, you're going to be your guests will know per se when you guys are taking profits, and for me being a rookie, like my hardest thing I'm struggling with to prepare for that euphoria or honeymoon phase of the bull market, Q4 and Q1 is my mindset of like things will get interesting around that time frame. But for example, I know in your spaces you both don't like doing target price points or price predictions. I'm not going to put you in that position, but for example, like render or quant, like how can guys like me that are new to crypto like generate like a price taking like target, for example, like render, like what do you guys do, like obviously looking at previous all-time highs, but like how can a guy like myself that's new to crypto really have a plan of like for quant or for render, like no, going into Q4 and Q1, like this is kind of when you should start shaving off profits, because I've already fumble fucked a couple meme coins these last couple months, round tripped them. I've made some, I'm just a fireman full time. And there's been already a couple that I made my year's salary as a fireman in 4 days. And I'm like, oh, it's going higher. It's going higher. And so I've already recognized, like, Wes, stop fucking around, get a plan. You two are two that I look up to. So what do you recommend in that regard for price taking and whatnot?
help the man, Nagato. What are you looking at me for?
Okay. So basically, brother, like there is not like exact science regarding like when to take profit, targets and everything. Like you can use like TA, you can use like some indicators, but like you can also use like market sentiment. You can use like all the normies as an indicator, but the best strategy is always this one. Okay, like when the market is starting to go higher and you see like BTC making a new all-time high, Ethereum making a new all-time high, total 2, total 3, others making a new all-time high, you simply like slowly start scaling out. That's the best strategy. Like the same thing you basically do in a bear market, you do in a bull market, but basically the opposite. Like in a bear market you would like DCA in the market. And in a bull market, you do the opposite. You DCA out from the market. I think that's the best strategy, because like all the people that they're saying like, yeah, we sell the top, blah blah blah. it's fucking retarded. Like the chances of you selling the precise top are so fucking like close to fucking zero. Okay, either you are like extremely lucky or they are close to fucking zero. Okay, so in my opinion, just make a plan, look at the signs, look at the herd, look at TA, put all those things together, but at the same time, slowly DCA out from the market. Like for example, render. Okay, now it's like $5. In my opinion, it will go like 10x higher from here. Like my target has always been like $50. Okay, but I don't really want to wait for like $50. So maybe like, now it's at 5. It will go back to like all time high. I will just wait a little bit. We'll go to 20. I will take a little bit of profit. 25, little bit of profit. 30, 35, 40, 50. Then I will keep a moon bag. So it's if it it's going it's like it will end up going higher than 50. I will still have like some render to sell. And then I will take like the majority of my profits when I see euphoria. But you don't want to just wait until you reach like, let's say, I don't know, your target for render is $100. Okay, I don't say that that target cannot happen in this bull run. Okay, but for you to wait to render to get to $100 to start taking profit is fucking retarded. Okay, because then you will wait, it will go to $90 and you say, oh, just a little bit more. And then you don't fucking take any profits. And the day after, it's like $60. And you say, oh, it's just a little correction. It will bounce back. The day after is like $50. And you say, oh, I'm a bit retarded, but I'm just wait a little bit more. And then it goes like to 40, 30, 20, and you round trip again. So you have to wait like other like 5 years to make your like money back or something like that. So just take profit slowly. No matter the coin, no matter if it's BTC, Ethereum, a meme coin, a shit coin, whatever. As soon as the coins start pumping and going parabolic, or like you spot like some other like correlations, like you see BTC breaking all time high, Ethereum breaking all time high, total two, total three, others, blah blah blah. You start scaling out. That's the best strategy, simple strategy. At the end of the bull run, maybe you want like maximize your profit. Like you won't get the same profit at just selling the top. Okay, you will get less profit, but the chances of you to selling the top are slim as fuck. So just DCA out and just relax.
Bro, that
Dude,
was
I
so good.
That's my view.
that
That
was
was so good.
amazing. I was cracking up, dude. I want to be in Nagato's head when he's just like out in normal life and he does something that he doesn't like. Like he's on a diet and he goes and he like buys a donut and he's like, "Oh, I'm just a little bit retarded, but whatever." It's just it's just a pullback. It's just a slight pullback in my discipline. I'm a little retarded.
You buy the donut, then you put it back, and then you end up buying two donuts, and before you know it, you have 12 donuts, and you eat all of them, and then you are fat again.
Absolutely.
Round trip back to my
uh,
starting weight.
Don't round trip, my G. Don't fucking round trip. Just scale out.
fuck. Hell yeah, dude. You guys are both legends, man. Thank you for leading by example in and out of the crypto space. I admire both of you, and it's going to be a great couple months ahead. I'm fucking stoked for this coming year. Appreciate you both, man. Have a
Yeah,
fabulous weekend.
Weston, thanks for
Much
your
love.
service, bro. And also, great question. Brought a lot of value to the space and appreciate you. And thanks for coming through all the time. Let's pass it over to Bobby here. What's up, Bobby
Can,
X?
can
Oh,
you
Bobby
guys hear me good?
XRP. Oh, boy. Yes,
Can you
sir.
guys hear me good?
Yeah, we got you,
Yeah,
bro.
brother. I can even see your smile from here.
Yeah, that's funny. Uh, I'm going to be the dark cloud in the room. Talk about what people never talk about. What are you guys going to do when you cash out and it's time to pay taxes? Specifically for the people here in the U.S., there
We're gonna pay
will
our we're gonna
be
You're a
pay
a
our
big man.
taxes, dude.
say that again.
We're gonna pay our taxes.
No, well,
I
the
won't.
newer people in the space are not aware of the reckoning that will come down if they don't have that already planned out. Because if you cash out big and you don't plan accordingly, when that day comes, it's going to take the wind out of your sails, guaranteed. That's
So,
something
brother.
Well, the government
major
takes the wind out of my sails
that
every
people
payday,
never
so
talk
that's
about.
nothing new, my guy.
So basically, guys, like I never talk about taxes because I don't have to pay taxes because I'm based in Dubai. So I already took care of that. So it's not really a topic I'm an expert about because like when I took care about my own situation, like I don't know like how taxes are in like any other fucking country in the world. So that's why
Yeah, so
I never touch on this
USA
topic.
is 30% short-term gains. That means if you hold it for less than a year and you sell, you pay 30% on the profits that you made. So if you had 50 bucks, it went to 110
Nope.
bucks?
Nope.
No, nope.
Nope. Absolutely not. Long term capital gains, you're maxed out at 20%. Short term capital gains goes back to your ordinary income like you were working a job.
So in my opinion, like
What?
you just have to
Yes.
hire someone that specializes in
A-
that, seek
absolutely.
for
Absolutely.
seek the help of an expert, and
Are
that's
you
it. That's
saying that crypto gains are counted as regular income in the United States and
In
not capital
short,
gains tax?
no, there's short term and long term. Once you get to short term, that goes to your normal tax rate.
Okay.
You could simply Google that.
And okay, so how about this? Let's not talk about taxes because obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. So
I
then I
just want
probably
people, just have an idea. You guys always talk about a plan. Nagato,
no, you're good. No, no, I
he's not
meant like
here.
that was more of like a pointing at myself thing. Um, I always thought it was 30% short term and 15% long term, but I guess you're saying it's up to 30% short term, depending on your tax bracket.
20% max for long term. Short term, it reverts back to whatever you're taxed at your normal tax rate.
That's so interesting. I never heard that. Okay, well, I'm
okay.
actually
Can
See
I
that
can I add something here?
a lot of people should get informed now. So when you
Yeah,
start taking profits, you got a game plan already set up.
absolutely. So guys, in my opinion, I'm not like a US expert, but in my opinion, like you have two options. Okay, you cannot move to like another country because like if you are a US citizen, you still have to pay your fucking taxes in the US. So
Yeah, they'll still
you
follow
have
you. I already thought
you
about
have two
that. They'll
options.
still follow
Yeah,
you.
you have two fucking options. Option number one, you seek the help of an expert and you take care of your tax situation, or you move to Puerto Rico because in Puerto Rico you have 0% capital gains, and it's the only place where actually US people can pay 0% taxes.
And
Am I right?
there's a shit ton of hoops that you have to jump through to get to that point also. There's a lot of bullshit to go to that process that people don't talk about.
yeah. So just
Well, they're not going to make it
I
easy.
basically just set aside like about 30% in my mind, and then I just handle it when my accountant tells me what to do.
Yeah, good idea. But yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of people don't talk about it. Everything is all, blue skies and
Hey,
rainbows until tax
can
time.
I add one thing? Just I remember, I'll make it brief. I shared a link in the chat. Thinking Crypto podcast, Tony Edward. I'm sure some of you guys know of him. He interviews a lot of different people in the space. He did a 40-minute interview with a former IRS official, and they talk about crypto tax secrets. They go over, cashing out to stables, capital gains taxes, how airdrops are classified. I shared that in the chat there. It's just it doesn't have like it doesn't like show like the preview image, but it's the YouTube link that I
I put it
shared.
up in the what, Nagato? What are we calling it? Do you remember? I taught you a new vocabulary word today.
The Jumbotron.
Yeah, I was gonna let
It's your
Nagato
English
take a
lesson.
stab. Um, yeah, up in the
Megatron, brother.
jumbotron.
No,
What?
Megatron.
No, that's not right. That's not right. Megatron is a cartoon character. Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
transformer,
Yeah. There you
sir.
Yeah,
go.
I know, I know. That's why I
We
said that.
have we have real life ones here in the U.S., specifically
Yeah.
Decepticons.
Yeah. Exactly. Well played. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to learn a little bit more about taxes, listen to Bobby and not me, and listen to that YouTube video up there. Go bookmark that. Um, I think that's all we got for today, Nagata. Did you have anything else? I'm not going to cut you off. And I'm also, this is the last time I'm going to tell you I'm not going to cut you off. And we're going back to 50-50 shot after this of whether or not I'm going to end the space during your final speech. But I will tell you today I'm not going to cut you off. And I've never broken my word to you except for that one time that about something else that has nothing to do with this. When I told you that I loved you. But what is your recap of today's space? This was a good one. Appreciate all the people that came through for sure. And what are you going to leave the people with, King?
I think this one was my favorite space so far. Honestly, like the vibes were like much different. I think like also for the fact that Ponky joined, like it brought like a lot of new people and it was really funny. Thanks everybody for joining it. See you next week. Gregory, you can go meditating now for the whole fucking day.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Let's fucking go.
And you better be ready tomorrow, bro, for you know what.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Love you. Follow me in Nagato and anybody else on stage that you resonated with. We do Wi-Fi money every Saturday. Keep each other accountable. Keep our head on straight. Don't sell the dips yet. It's too early for that. So hang on tight. Enjoy the volatility. Go do something outside today. Touch some fucking grass. And we'll see you next Saturday. Love you.
See you guys.